Welcome back to the channel. Today is Saturday, April 12th, and it's f***ing snowing outside. Shitty weather.
Sorry, could you say that again?
No. Anyways, well, we're working on this piece of shit again, like every other f***ing video. Last time we tuned this, we were having issues with the VVTi gear, and we never got to it, so we just kind of left it off. So it's basically a non-VVTi. And well, we have the VVTi, so why not make it work? I have to pull out the whole main cap and go through it all because I am getting oil to the gear itself. Oil up to the solenoid. Solenoid is working, confirm that. It's just not going into the front of the gear to actually do what it's supposed to do. So we're gonna take that apart, clean it out. I don't know, see if we could find any like RTV or something stuffed in it, in the camshaft or like the actual cap itself. And we're gonna be bringing this thing to Sheamus. So he's gonna be tuning this. Hopefully can get the limiter that I want for this thing. I'm pretty sure he could do that for me. So I'm just gonna rip this out. I'm not gonna to show you guys exactly how to do it because I'm gonna do it the most Mickey Mouse way ever. I ain't taking no timing belt off. I ain't taking none of that shit off. Look at all that. I'm way too lazy to do that, to be honest with you. So I'm just gonna pull the valve cover off and see if I could just kind of wiggle it out of the way. I don't know. Let me keep you guys updated. Forgot to mention, look at my buddy shit. What's up, bud? He's my #1 fan. As you can tell, he's wearing a purple sweatshirt, Street Dreams. Special order just for Costa. Look at Street Dreams. Shout out Townhouse of Pizza. If you're in the Ashland, Hopkinton, Framingham area, reach out to my boy Costas down at Townhouse Pizza. And that is 508-881-3010. Again, that's 508-881-3010. Anyways, go get yourself a pizza, bitch. The amount of times I've taken this thing off, I'm sick of it. Oh, I bet you that just ripped a little bit. That's fine. Don't need that where we're going. If it don't sound like that, I don't want it. Fucking brand new. JB Welded. In terms of it being clogged, I really don't see anything being clogged, to be honest with you. The cap looks good. I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know. I'm gonna try taking the cap off or something, seeing if there's pass through to the front of the VVTi gear. All right, to further diagnose what's going on, because I really don't want to take this apart nor take it out. I pulled out the old VVTi gear, the one of many motors that I went through. And I want to just kind of see exactly what everything does, to be honest with you. Just so I have a better understanding and can try and diagnose if there's anything even wrong with it, because so far everything checks out. So after further investigation, basically what we noticed is we put the solenoid that I had, new solenoid.
That's an aftermarket, right? It's not the
So what we have here is we're simulating the oil going into the cap. We put that into the air.
This is an adapter, by the way.
So what happens, I have my 12 volts right here to open up my solenoid. All right, you can hear it every time I touch it. Okay, so now we put air in it. And when I put 12 volts, it should close it. And I'm getting no air out of these two ports. I take this off, take the solenoid out. We realized, Mr. Chris over here, realized that the positioning is completely different. It's on the opposite side.
Yeah.
So basically what's happening is these channels don't match up with the channels inside the main cap. So if we put this back in here and we try this again, right off the bat, if you put air in it, oh shit.
Oh, come on.
Just charge the whole thing. 12 volts. So right off the bat, there's gonna be air coming in. And then when I put the solenoid, 12
It reverses the flow.
it shuts the.
Shuts this out.
Press.
That was your problem, man.
Who would have known? Who would have known? All right, now that that's done and figured out, let's head over to Sheamus. we're here. We had a little complications finding it. Seamus is still sleeping or something. I don't know.
Jesus, bro, what happened here?
That's all you.
What? Yeah, we had a little oopsie. Luckily, you had the bash bar there. Honestly, saved it. Yeah, this isn't the easiest place to. Seamus, you gotta put like a tailored chassis solution.
Maybe. Welcome.
Even the bottom one.
Like that's cool that he was explaining.
Even this one. Like this one, I love the front lip. Their side skirts have a spoiler. This must be fun to drive.
I wouldn't even want to drive.
Fully caged. What? Beat the
said it was
shit
like-
out of this thing.
That's a cool color too. Honestly,
It's a unique color.
that's a good yellow.
So like all of this is all from when it was a pace car.
Wow.
So like all the Whelen strobes, the fuel cell and everything. You know, dry brakes. That's so cool. All the sheet metal paneling all the way through.
Yeah,
that's all from the
that's
mid
a-
'90s.
That's great fucking
built
work
this?
from the 90s.
I don't know. So the customer that owns these two cars was given this car by Toyota, from Toyota.
Imagine just being given this.
I'll drive this thing. I'll rip this thing around.
You guys like bass fishing?
That was like a 2-minute joke.
It's alright, just sparkles. That's why I like drifting. It's all about like
You could get away with
uniqueness.
the cheesiness,
Yeah. Oh, I'm like, I could never do this on my street car. But like, like when I was putting Brittany's car together, it was so liberating. I'm like, ooh, I'll buy pink seats. You know, and it's like, all right, hell yeah. Everybody does this. Everybody does this. They're like, they bring me the car and they're like, yeah, check it out. And they think I'm like in my head like this fucking idiot. It's like, you know?
No, I'm just pointing on mine.
Oh, come on, come on.
Yeah, it's not bad. Don't look at the welds too
Come on, dude. What are you? I'm not like judging hype. Fucking Jimmy does this shit
Well,
too.
you do.
Oh, I just did this real quick. I'm like, do you think I'm in my head like this fucking guy?
That's
What an
because we
idiot.
see your
I'm
work.
making a
It's
list.
fucking
Come on.
amazing.
Here's doing it. That's all.
Like this.
I'm a psycho.
These look
You need a gas lens. That's not a big deal. You need a gas lens. You're there. You know, I would say that like here specifically, you're probably under amperage because you're nervous that you're
I
gonna.
have no idea what the fuck
You're
I'm
nervous
doing.
you're gonna burn through. That's how everybody starts. But you actually have the balls to like pick up a welder and try.
Like I built this.
So many people don't. Yeah, so now we have dissimilar materials. Stainless does not act like aluminum.
Yeah.
You're trying on both things. Inside welds versus outside welds, these are two very different heat ranges, very different amperage ranges. Welding from cast, which is porous and dirty, to,
Oh my God, it's
you
terrible.
know, an extruded aluminum like this. Like there's the fact they're even trying, and the liquid stays on the inside of this thing. That's huge, dude.
Working.
That's huge.
We'll take that.
Freaking-
Alright, cars on the dyno. We're mainly focusing on just cleaning the tune-up a bit. VVTi is now working, so we can turn that back on, and mainly a nice limiter. Okay, I want this thing to sound fire on track, bro, on limiter, because right now you can't even hear it. It's just like,
we gotta get some pops and bangs.
I want some pops, bangs, maybe some flames coming out, you know, maybe we'll see. out like numbers and shit, ratios. I don't know what the hell. I have no idea.
This guy's a little too smart for us.
This brain is just math and numbers. Probably because of the way I have it installed, to be honest. It's not at the best angle, so all the moisture and stuff probably burnt it out, which is fine because Sheamus has another one, so.
In timing on limiter, right? So we want a reduction in timing on limiter so that when we approach the limiter, the ignition is happening late, so we're burning off fuel in the exhaust. So I retarded the ignition like 25 degrees on limiter. That gave us our big pops and bangs. Basically, combustion's happening after the valve is already closing, so you're still getting fire out into the exhaust. That's lighting off the fuel that's left over from the last time the ignition cut, right? Because we're only doing an ignition cut. If we did fuel and ignition, then we would stop injecting fuel at the same time too, so we wouldn't be filling the exhaust with fuel. So right now we're filling the exhaust with a little bit of trace fuel, and then using ignition with the valve still open to light that fuel off and shoot fire out the back, pops, bangs,
Everyone's happy,
etc. Yeah. All right, so let me turn up the boost now.
Turn it off.
Yeah.
Let's see. Send it to the moon, as long as it doesn't. You can tell this is from with VVTi on. This is off. VVTi off. Wow. It's about like 300 RPM. You, like, what would you do in this case for your limiter? Like, would you have left it how it was earlier?
Not knowing what the delay was. So on soft limiter, it was very quick, but then you get into a loaded limiter and it was bum, 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 which that might just be the nature of the beast when it comes to, it's a 1J. You got 6 rods, 6 pistons, a heavy crank, all that stuff has to stay spinning, right? You're trying to slow that down, it takes time for that inertia to slow down. Okay. Versus like a K-series, like if you've ever heard Spoon's limiter, like that's just what? Right. He's got 4 rods, 4 pistons. Yeah. You know, they're 450 gram pistons. They're light cast pistons. It's a stock motor. It spins very quickly. It's got a very small diameter, light twin disc. You may actually pick up fast limiter by going to a twin disc because the diameter comes way down. Right. Your inertial force comes way down. Right. You'll recover between that RPM hysteresis of 100 RPM or 150 RPM faster. It's just like we can turn up the pressure, but it's staying power longer. So I mean, I'm with it. You know,
Fuck with it.
yeah, it looks. I think it's good. And the question is like, how does it drive? You know what I mean? Like, I think it's gonna be great. This is like how I would tune my car. You know?
This will feel crazy regardless.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I don't think I need more horsepower.
You're just gonna break stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you're breaking shit, you know what I mean? Like,
That's not fun.
then you're not driving. You know?
Axles.
No.
Yeah,
you
you're
want this
literally-
thing to just hot lap, hot lap,
Oh,
hot lap.
And that's how it's kind of been, to be honest. Like, knock on wood, I haven't had like any issues with the car. It's been pretty reliable, but I'm happy with that. More fucking, a little more horsepower,
Yeah.
cleaned up.
More pops and bangs.
Alright, so wrapped everything up with the dyno. Finished off at 460 something. Is this our graph? The green one's not ours. So blue.
With the 37, what was it?
No, 3770.
3770.
Honestly, pretty good.
I'm happy with it, honestly. It's gonna rip. It's gonna feel way different
Yeah.
off the bat. Like now, Turbo Mike's dyno said 520. Everyone's
read a little
dyno,
harder.
everyone's dyno is a little bit different, but
Let's get this thing off.
this VVTi is working now.
know.
It picked up like 300-400 RPM right off the bat. Like, I'm happy with it.
Good
It's
stuff.
And we're back just like that. Car's tuned, feels amazing, more boost. VVTi is working, fixed the wideband. Shout out to Sheamus for having one. Picked up some merch, go support your boy. And also I want to show off 411 works, nice coupler. Ooh, looks so good. The orange is a little bit much in there, but anyways, that's it for today. Successful day, car didn't blow up. But for now, go show some love to Sheamus. All the little followers that we have, just go, you know, tell them we sent. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Say peace out.
No, this.
Go peace.
No, like this.
Like this. Go like this to the camera right here.
She's